Please join me in welcoming in from Canning Town, Terry George.
Well, this is a professional debut for Terry George. It is for both of the fighters involved in this fight. 33 years old. He's decided that now is the time to turn over and try and make a little bit of money out of the fight game. He had 5 amateur fights boxed for Essex. Had a quick chat with him backstage. Looking forward to getting in there and showing people what he could do. The familiar figure of Carl Greaves just holding the ropes open for Terry George.
And please welcome his opponent from Marylebone, Hollywood, Josh.
Well, Hollywood Josh has sold quite a lot of tickets. It's some kind of a ring name to live up to. He's quite late turning pro as well, 29 years old, just coming into the ring with the big aviator shades on. He's been sparring the likes of Larry Eckandeo and Jordan Reynolds. Describes himself as a thinking fighter who hits and doesn't get hit. Well, we shall see. Making your professional debut can often be a fairly daunting experience. The best laid plans can often go out of the window, but he certainly looks pretty composed in there so far.
This is a middleweight contest of 4 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the black and fluorescent shorts, weighing in today at 11 stone, 7 pounds and 14 ounces, making his professional debut from Canning Town, Terry George. And his opponent across the ring in the red corner, wearing the red shorts, weighing in today at 11 stone, 1 pound and 12 ounces, making his professional debut from Marylebone, Hollywood, Josh. Your referee, Robert Williams from Watford. Your timekeeper, Mike McCann from Harrow. This is a middleweight contest of 4 3-minute rounds.
Well, referee Bob Williams just issuing the final instructions. These two will be nervous.
Second round, first round.
So here we go, 4 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. This was originally scheduled to be in the light middleweight or super welterweight, as we're required to call it now, but Terry George came in a little bit heavier than he was really expected to. Hollywood Josh just settling down into the southpaw stance. Billy Schwer with me on commentary, and Billy, professional debut for both of these two. Just take us back to when you stepped through the ropes for the first time. How are you feeling?
Oh, well, it's such an exciting moment. It's at the start of something brand new. And these two guys, the debut is such a great thing. My debut's at the York Hall in Bethnal Green, the heart of British boxing. There's a little slip there, and yeah, there's nothing like it. It's the real deal. It's live, and here we are. 4 3-minute rounds.
Well, Hollywood Josh, as you say, with just a slight slip as he was trying to climb in behind a southpaw backhand there. Describes himself as a fighter who hits and doesn't get hit. He's coached by his uncle and also Frank Capire. He did a tour of a few different gyms. Was with Mark Tibbs for a little while. They got on very well as people, he told me, but they just didn't quite click as fighter and trainer. And that bond between fighter and trainer is absolutely critical, isn't it?
It is critical because it's like a marriage. You spend so much time with your trainer. You got to really have that bond. Good shot, good left, good right hand there. And it is very important because you do spend a lot of time together.
Well, Hollywood Josh just trying to take his time here, trying to pick his shots. Terry George, as I say, had a handful of amateur fights. He turned pro quite late. Went to the gym first at the age of 20. I decided this is a decent way to put some money on the table. He's got a wife and a daughter and another one on the way. Just reaching out with that jab just to try and keep Hollywood Josh at distance. Real name Joshua Jack Povey, by the way, in case you were wondering. But he's taken on this ring moniker. It's a bold one. but attracting a little bit of publicity, a little bit of attention early in a career is always an advisable thing to do. Fighters have to sell their own tickets on the way up. Not an easy gig that. You did that in grand style. You sold thousands.
We used to, back in my day, there was no social media, so now we've got social media, Facebook, Twitter, so it is easier to create a fan base. Bit of action now.
A fly from Josh as he just got George caught back towards the corner. George trying to move that upper body and try and stay away, but again the left hand gets through to the chest. He does some good sparring as well, apart from Ekundayo and Jordan Reynolds. He's been in with Billy Joe Saunders, I think, as well a couple of times. Just trying to measure that left hand, that backhand. He hasn't really...
I think he's finding that the southpaw stance a little bit awkward. The straight right hand would be a good shot for him to throw. He's thrown it once or twice.
Quarters, 10 seconds. Seconds out, round 2.
Well, into the second round of this contest, scheduled for 4 at middleweight. Hollywood Josh in the red shorts, Terry George in the green and black, both of them making their pro debuts tonight. And George is coming out with a little bit more aggression at the start of the second round. I wouldn't say he was a stationary target in the first round, was trying to move that upper body and stay away from the left hand of Hollywood Josh, but just a little bit more intent shown by him in the opening seconds of the second session.
Hollywood Josh is dominating the centre of the ring, using that good jab, southpaw jab. Picking up the points.
Oh, he's done quite a lot of acting. That's the reason for the name. He was in Exodus, actually, recently released. Tarzan, that's out next year, and another boxing drama called The Champ, which is airing in a few months' time. And that was a good flurry of punches, and George drops down to a knee in the neutral corner. Got caught there a couple of times. He's just sucking the air in here. The referee, Bob Williams, has got to 8. He rises back to his feet. Plenty of time left in this round. Hollywood Josh quickly out from the furthest neutral corner. Doesn't need to be too impatient here. He's got time to measure this.
He certainly has. You can see the look on his face. He feels he's got this in the bag. I think, there we go. That's it. I think that's it.
Well, another left hand got through there. It was short. It didn't travel all that far, but it went straight into the face of Terry George, who is on the knee. The timekeeper has reached 9, and he's going to be counted out here. Yeah. He does rise back to his feet, but just a little bit too late. Got caught with a crisp left hand there.
That's a tough debut. Good victory.
Well, here's a conclusion to the fight. Hollywood Josh is getting through with that straight left hand. Nerve-wracking occasion for both of them. He is highly rated. He looks in very, very good condition as well. He's got himself into fantastic shape for this fight.
He'll be pleased with that victory tonight. 2 rounds, perfect. Great start to his career.
Well, 1 minute and 37 seconds into the second round. That one called to a halt. And the two just being called to the centre of the ring now. A good show of sportsmanship between them. He's just looking to get out as often as he can for the remainder of the season, Hollywood Josh, and just see where it takes him. He studies a lot of fighters. He was telling me Michael Nunn, Michael's second to none, is one of his favourites. Thomas Hearns, Fennell Whitaker, immaculate defensive, counter-punching boxer, and Jack Johnson to go a bit further back in the day as well. Doctor just having a good look at Terry George, making sure he's absolutely okay, and we'll get the official announcement from our MC Mark Schmidt now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 37 seconds of round 2, referee Williams administers a technical count on Terry George, your winner from Maryland, Hollywood George. And your appreciation, please, for Terry George.
Well, good win for Hollywood George. Just poses for a few pictures. He'll have those on his mantelpiece, some memories of his professional debut, just standing there with promoter Mickey Elliott. So the show for Mickey Elliott getting off to the start that he would have expected. And Hollywood Josh is just going to climb through the ropes now. Well, that was the plan at least. A few more photos. We'll be hearing from him ringside with Sophia in just a second or two. Certainly getting his money's worth from the supporters ringside. He sold quite a lot of tickets for this. Everybody wants a good look at him. It's a moment to treasure. And the Camden Centre filling up nicely. Always a good atmosphere. And we can go live ringside now with Sophia.
How do you feel?
I feel good. Do you know, to tell the truth, I didn't really get to warm into it, you know. I really wanted to warm up and really showcase my skills, but you know, he went before I could.
Mickey, you must be excited with that start.
Great start. He's giving a little bit of weight away, but he done everything he had to do, done it very well. Stuck to what his corners told him, done the business. Great start.
Start to the game plan?
He stuck to the game plan. I mean, it is what it is. It was a quick fight. I mean, he stuck to the game plan. He threw good shots. There's a lot more to come.
Well, we're very excited, Josh.
Frank Carey's my trainer as well.
Well, congratulations on the win. Thanks a lot for talking to us. Back to Andy.